Thank you, Alex. Phil?
Yeah, first of all, congratulations. It's a big
Thank
night,
you.
obviously. Yeah. So I wanted to ask a little bit about Fodry. I mean, obviously you can only dress 18 for an Open Cup game, and there are more experienced players who were sitting at home. I'm wondering what about Fodry's play led you to decide to, first of all, bring him as part of the 18 and then to bring him into the game when you did to, and it's his second game winner in 3 weeks now, I think. So
Well, first of all, I mean, when I was analyzing the roster, when I was appointed as a head coach, CJ is one of those players that I fall in love. It has a profile that can work really well for this league. Sorry, I don't have voice. And I know he was playing as a winger. We moved him as a forward, but we knew he could play as a winger also. And I like his physicality. I like his willingness to improve, to get better. And I think the hard work that he has done and the staff has done with him throughout the season is working, is paying off. And we knew we're gonna have to use him more when Brandon got injured. I had to have a talk with him because CJ is a player that if he doesn't have the minutes, is a player that you have to loan on USL because he needs to play minutes. But when Brandon Vasquez got injured, I had a conversation with him even in this summer about the minutes that he was playing, the not, and then why he should stay here. And I think every situation that we've talked throughout the season with him is paying off now. For this game, I took into account two things to be in the roster. First, the momentum. He's a player that is with a high energy right now, and with that special touch that sometimes forwards need. And also he can play winger, he can play forward. If we needed a target player or a player with more presence in the box or hold the ball, we wanted to bring him. And this is why it's a very tough decision when I had to talk with Hader and with Robert and Nico, because everyone deserves to be here, but there is rules, and it's a pity that they cannot be here. But everyone that was on the field today was ready to go.
okay. And then you were a literal minute from having to have an all-star goalkeeper against another all-star goalkeeper in a PK sequence. And I don't know if you want to keep in your pocket like which five players you had tapped to kick first, but I just wanted to know a little bit about just kind of what your mindset was heading into that PK, and then just I imagine a relief when you didn't have to go to that.
Well, it was a moment in the in the 112 minute that I was gonna turn with to talk with the staff. We already had ready everything, but just to review and everything. But then it came to my mind something, and it was why I'm thinking that, still minutes to play, we can win this game because we were in that moment that, and then I said, you know what, I'm not turning there, I'm gonna just believe that we can win the game, and then when this come, I'll turn and then I'll talk with the staff, but I'll keep in for myself who was gonna take the PKs.
Yeah, you might need it in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Phil. Lauda?
Coach, congratulations on the big win.
Thank you, Moises.
Very much a full roster effort. You used all of your subs. It seems that there was a lot of patience that went into how you were making those decisions. I wanted to touch on a couple of things that you've mentioned so far, specifically looking at that last goal. It started with John Gallagher sending it in, Minto going for a really solid
Oh,
header.
sorry that
Uh,
interrupted. It started with Diego Rubio.
it started with Diego Rubio to be completely accurate. It started with Diego Rubio. It got up to John Gallagher, who kept it in play. got it in. Mirto went for a really solid header shot, and then CJ put it away using some version of French kickboxing that he could probably teach me a couple moves with. How satisfied do you feel with the flow of who you were bringing into the game? What were to you the crucial decisions that you had to make in deciding when to bring someone on, keeping Danny in even though he was on a yellow, for example? Take us through those decisions that you were having to make throughout the 120 minutes.
Well, first of all, I think as the games develop, you see things. Mikkel Dessler was very fatigued, and we had to sub him. He's dealing with some discomfort, and this is why we had to bring Johnny in. We already had that in plan. Same as Ilya, he hasn't played consistently as a starter the last games because he's dealing with some issues in his back, and then we knew throughout the game he's going to have to come out. Then we had Sabo ready to go. And between Danny and Owen, it was going to be who can finish the game physically, and one of them we're going to have to take out, and the other stayed. I think Danny had a very strong physical performance and could stay the whole game. We knew that between Mateja, Julio, and Brendan, we were going to have to make a sub there because of the fatigue. This is why we had Svatok ready to go. Vito, we have him between Sabin Z or also another center back, depending how Coleman was doing. But he was cramping a little bit, and this is why we brought more energy. And one of the things that we did is we needed energy to attack. Then Buka was tired, Owen got tired too, and the idea to put CJ Fodry on the right and Diego on the left is for the play that the goal happened. Diego cutting inside to play that ball in behind, and then and finding the wing back going. And having two forwards kind of with the CJ profile, it provides you a presence in the box.
And then, just generally, one of the themes that we have seen with Austin FC as a club that preceded you and that has continued to be a theme is the notion of the opponents doubt Austin. Sometimes even the fans will doubt Austin's ability to overcome adversity against what people may consider on paper or in league rankings to be superior opponents. Do you feel that this win tonight and the very total employment of your roster and so many different areas of talent that you have been working with throughout your first season, do you feel that this is in some way vindicated doubts that may have come throughout the season as to whether this club, this team, this roster of guys can put it away and bring hardware home?
Well, I think I have a lot of respect of the opinion on the thoughts of on the people and what they think about the team. I have my own belief. I believe a lot in these players. I believe a lot in this team. I know they have a lot of potential, but we're a very young club, and we need to keep making the right steps in order that people take in account us. When you are not a team that has won trophies, it's difficult that people see you as someone that could do it, or you haven't played much finals, or you haven't have that success in the playoff runs or in the last years, and then in order to be a team that people can think they can do really good things, you need to be consistent. And Minnesota has been consistent the last years, past year and this year. And this is why they are in the position that they are right now. And this is why people could think like playing away against them, it was going to be a really difficult option for Austin to win. And it's fair, is the reality, and then we have to change that. We have to change that transcript, and the only way to do it is having days like or nights like today, and calling the attention for people that maybe didn't think on us, and now we have to make the final step because at the end of the day, people remember the winners, and we have to keep going with that. But we're very glad to do what we are doing. We know a project is not built in one day, and we know that throughout that period is ups and downs, and those ups and downs are the ones that are going to help us to build the team that we want to be.
Thank you, Mark.
Felicitaciones otra vez.
Gracias, Moisés.
Noah?
Hey, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Just wanted to ask about the emotions of this one. You talked before about how excited everybody was for this match. To have it go down to the last couple seconds and CJ's goal, I would love to know your emotions and how you celebrated that moment, and then just what this win means to you.
Well, I just let it go, you know. I mean, I'm a human also. I'm a very passionate guy for this sport. I have to control myself because I have a lot of responsibility on making decisions, and when your heart rate is very high, you sometimes don't make the right decisions. But in that moment and the minute that it was, that also they should call the final whistle just from the beginning of the kickoff after the goal. But we knew that we had it. It was the moment that we had it, and maybe if it's in the 80th minute, I celebrate, but I still have 10 minutes to suffer. Or if it's in the 110 minute, we still have to suffer a little bit. But in that moment, I thought that it's done, and I felt I just all the emotions that I had after the whole season, the last game against Dallas, that we couldn't have a good performance, and yes, I let it go, and I want to enjoy also, and I think I deserve also to have those moments.
Thank you, Noah.
Thank
Eric?
you.
Hey Nico, congratulations again. And you mentioned this is a young club. It's also a young fan base. There are the diehards that know exactly what the US Open Cup means in this country. But for those that might not and are still getting familiarized with what these trophies and the significance of them are, when you look at October 1st at Q2 Stadium, the chance for this club to lift its first trophy, what is the significance of that, and how would you describe what that night will mean when it comes, and what it could mean if it goes your way?
I mean, for me, it's not only here in America. If in any country, besides Brazil and maybe some South American leagues that they have different competitions. Even England, they have another competition. But if you go to the cup is the second major option to get a trophy. In the is second major competition in the country, and this is how I feel. Like, I think MLS is the number one, and then you can win the Supporter Shield, you can win MLS Cup, and then after you have the Open Cup. Leagues Cup is a tournament that is coming up and is young still, and it's important also. But the Open Cup has the history, and then when you have that trophy in your club, it means like you are an important club in the country.
Thank you. And then just thinking about the pathway through this competition to get to the final, the comeback against El Paso, Brad Stuver and the team, going through in penalty kicks in San Jose, and then tonight. I mean, can you describe what it's been like to get to this point, and how there seems to be, it's been such a dramatic pathway. Do you feel like, there's some divine intervention, some team of destiny work at play that may, hopefully go your way in the final?
I mean, in any sport and anything in life, a little bit of luck is good. But if you don't work hard, if you don't believe, if you don't respond from the losses, if you don't respond from the critics, from the people, if you don't have a strong mentality, it's very difficult to play a final. I mean, there is only two teams that play a final, and then we are one of them. And I think sometimes we think it is easy, but the Cups games, the playoff games, the every game that we're gonna play right now until the end of the season, it's very difficult to win games. It's really, really difficult. It's not easy. And then I think sometimes we don't give that importance to those moments. To make a final you have to go through difficult moments. And if you don't have a good roster and a good team, it's very difficult. It's clear that in every game we had individuals that helped the team, and the good thing is we had a lot of individuals in every game that helped the team to come through where we are right now. But at the end of the day, the roster and the team are the key in order to be in a final and in order to be fighting for the playoffs in the league, because it's not easy.
Thanks, Eric. Colby, in the interest of time, we will wrap up Nico's section with you. Go ahead.
Hey, Nico.
Hey, Colby, how are you?
Good, good. Just you may have
Did
already
you
been asked.
celebrate the goal or no, Colby? You
I'm
jump
sorry?
from the chair or no? Did you jump from the chair or no in the goal? Come on.
I had to do a
You're too
live
serious.
blog for work, so I was on the couch. So
Okay. I thought you were gonna jump, you know.
yeah, well,
Some
it's
emotion there, some passion there, you know, for the team.
it's unbiased journalism is try and keep it real. So
Come on, guys. You know, you deserve this also. You know, you work so hard and you make tough questions to me, and then you you have tough moments when we don't win, and you know, enjoy the moment.
well, it's I'm happy for you as a person. So
Thank you.
well, I guess just speaking of CJ, just I mean, this is the second time in 2 weeks that, he's gonna come off the bench and, score the winner. Just, I mean, how happy are you for him? And what do you see out of him that kind of makes him, he's kind of turning into a super sub here.
I mean, I'm a genius, you know. Just kidding. I think I explained there, you know, and CJ, everything that happened to him, everyone in the locker room, everyone in the staff, everyone in the is gonna be happy because he's a nice kid. He works his ass off. Uh, he wants to improve. He wants to get better. He gives everything. Play 1 minute, 2 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. And he has a lot of potential. And I think he's giving to the team and to himself something that he has been working really hard throughout the season. And you know, we're very, very happy, and we knew that he's going to help us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Colby. We'll wrap Nico's section there. Back in just a moment with CJ.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy.
Hey, Travels. Congrats
Open a
again.
glass of wine or something.
By Austin FC forward CJ Fodre, because we're a little short on time to get to the bus. I'll ask everyone to limit themselves to one question per person, please. And we also got a lot of you. Alex, go ahead and start us off.
CJ, congratulations on the win tonight and on your goal. It is the second game where you have this winning goal, also second goal in your career. And Nico has been telling us how hard you've been working all throughout the season, not just in the last couple of games. I want to ask you, how does it feel to be able to take this step forward in your career and be able to contribute to the team directly, especially in moments like this?
Yeah, it feels really rewarding. I put a lot of work in, and everyone around me has put me in a good spot to be able to do this. It feels really rewarding for all the work I've been doing and all the work that all of us have been doing. This was a team win.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Noah?
Hey, CJ, congratulations. Just want to ask about the moment scoring. I mean, I can only imagine what that feel like, immediately ripping the jersey off. Like, when did you regain consciousness? Like, I assume you blacked out for a moment there. What was that moment like celebrating with your team?
Uh, thank you, but I blacked out, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I don't even remember all of it, to be honest. I mean, looking at the fans, the traveling fans, it was amazing. So I think that's when I kind of got the consciousness back, and just like, it's amazing, man. It's awesome. I think it came back probably when I'm looking up at the screen and it said possible handball on the VAR, and I was about to be like, oh my God, please no. But yeah, it's great.
Thanks, Noah. Phil?
Yeah, congrats. Yeah, Nico was talking in his part of the press conference about taking you aside when Brandon was hurt and talking about your role in the team. So just wanted to get a little bit of your perspective on that and just kind of what that's done to instill confidence in you or just what it's done exactly.
Yeah, I've had multiple conversations with all the coaching staff and others, and it's been like, hey, your role is going to be pretty important to us. It may not seem like it right away, but it will be. And just keep working. And obviously, when you get one of your best players injured in the same position as I am, you got to step up. So glad I was able to do it tonight.
Thank you, Phil. Moises?
CJ, in being patient, waiting to come on tonight, in being patient, waiting for those minutes that you have had to wait for that have finally been really coming your way of late. Um, how much did that connection to the away fans, who, I mean, on the broadcast sounded louder than the in-stadium home band and fans? Um, that's something that you've carried over from playing with the second team. How did that play a role for you tonight? Was it something that they kept you going until it was time for you to come on the field? Was it something that they gave you, some additional charge once you did come in? What role did the visiting fans play?
They're amazing. I mean, they're our 12th man on the field right there. So, yeah, you're right. It was loud, man. It was louder than I thought it was going to be. So it was amazing to see that, especially having them with all the instruments and everything. So it was awesome. And yeah, I mean, you could see how important it was. That pushed us over the line at the very end. So shout out to them.
Thank you, Moises. Colby?
Hey, CJ. Just at 21, what does it mean, to be playing for a cup final? I know you won a cup with the second team, but what does it mean to, be able to play in a cup final and do so at home?
Yeah, I think it's something I dream of as a kid is to play for trophies at the highest level as possible. So for me right now, to be able to play in a cup final and bring it the first one to Austin makes it even more special to me.
Colby, go ahead.
You want me to go?
Oh,
He
sorry.
just won.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Seeing the hand up. Laura?
Hi, CJ. Congrats. Um, since 2023, we'll talk. Did you ever thought that back in there we'll be here talking about you scoring the only goal the last goal that take Austin FC 1 to the US Cup Finals? And tell me how you're feeling right now in this moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I've been working for ever since I got drafted here. I want to contribute to the first team and bring this team trophies and goals and assists. So something that didn't come right away, and I kept working and finally seeing some of it pay off right now, but we're not quite there yet.
So Profe Nico was telling me that you were still resilient and working on yourself towards the goal. What's your main goal right now?
My main goal right now is just to help the team keep winning. Let's get a playoff spot secured, and then let's go win this trophy in the final.
Thank you, Laura. Eric, go ahead and close us out.
Hey, CJ, congratulations. In these moments late in extra time, a lot what you see, especially from the away team, is like kind of the acceptance of penalties when it gets, late into that second portion. I'm just wondering, obviously you guys kept your foot on the gas. Was that verbally said? Was there a moment where you guys acknowledged like, hey, we're not just gonna resign ourselves to a shootout and go forward? Did it come from Nico? Did it come from maybe Brad, or was it just kind of like everybody understood without it being vocalized?
No, yeah, we're coming here to win the game. If we can do it in regulation or in extra time, we would rather do that than in penalties. But I think we were confident either way.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, CJ, for joining us. We'll wrap there for the night. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. We'll see you at 2 weeks at the finals.
Safe travels.
Thank you, guys.
Congrats.
Safe travels, y'all.
Yes.